You haven't been in connection with yourself. You haven't been synchronized with yourself. You've always been disconnected from yourself. You've been living in the external. You've been living with the ego, with the physical presence. You've been realizing yourself with the sense, with the eyes, with seeing yourself in the mirror, seeing what is and what isn't. See, when we come on this earth, we create a sense of perspective of self. We create an ego that distinguishes between us and what is not us, what is and what isn't. Everything you see is always gonna be what isn't us. That's how we build our ego. That's how we realize that this is me and that is you. That is not me, this is me. And still that level of me isn't you, and that whole perspective of that isn't me is also not true. You see, you need to find yourself in the silence. Don't put any external factors, don't put any music, don't put anything. Just sit in stillness, take a few deep breaths, and find yourself in the silence. Think of yourself as an empty room, and you are going in and you are breathing deeply, and you're going in and detaching everything that you think isn't you to ultimately reach you. And when this awareness comes, you will find a point where you feel yourself. You feel, it isn't the self, but it is, you feel a bliss, you feel an ecstasy, you might start crying, you might start tearing up, but if you live in the silence, in this awareness, in this deepness within you, is when you realize your true self. And you need to often come back here, and ultimately you'll reach a state where it is you, it is a part of you, and all these experiences in life is just to bring you to yourself, to bring you to who you are, to realize who you are, to feel the truth of who you are. Now there can be many perspectives of what you are and what is in you, and it is a different experience for every one of us, but it is important for us to come back to ourselves. I know we all have our work, we all have things to do in this earth, in this life we built, and we need to keep it. We can't just go away and forget about everything. That's the most common case. So if you can just come back to yourself and live in a meditative state, by breathing, by coming into awareness, by living in the present moment, you will be the moment. You will realize that we are just the moment. We are not ourselves, we are nothing. The point is, we need to try to be more aware and try to be ourselves by breathing, by meditating, by coming to ourselves, by being conscious of ourselves and realizing and actually trying to experience life in a way that we are not the body, we are not what we see, but we are the state, the energy that is within us. So that's about it. Take care. Peace.